that kill. Meanwhile, we see Hecarim running for his life here from 00 Samer. And 00 Samer's not going to be able to pick it up, but we see that Garen, Zik was able to get his Garen this game. It wasn't picked away from him, so we're going to get to see that Steel Legion Garen in that top lane doing some work.
Well, so I guess we did have some exciting level 1. Dark Rookie bringing us Nocturne out of retirement to get that super early red steal going on. It almost went off, but looks like that early engagement got him an early Madred's Razor. Very nice payoff there. And boost to go with it, so should start power jungling really soon here.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's going to have a really, really solid clear now, and he should be able to get up towards that coveted level 6 and start bringing in the darkness and bringing some pain to these lanes. And looks like we have Slippy Toad and Tsunami Kami pushing a lot of pressure onto this bottom lane, which is something we haven't seen from our red team so far today. Having a lot of pressure. So we have a good little duel going on down here. Dusty Virus on that Janna, trying to throw in those Howling Gales and do some work here for You Stole My Jittlers.
I should also point out Vocal Thunder somehow stole Dark Rookie's red buff before all that happened. So
Yeah, that was actually the early invade, I believe.
I guess they started there then.
Yeah, they actually had the early invade,
there.
yeah. So they were able to steal that, and Dark Rookie took it back and kind of was able to pick up a first blood. So I guess win for him in the end in that scenario. We see Gangplank versus Garen, and Garen taking some turret hits. It's not good for him, and taking a lot of damage from Gangplank. Gangplank trying to run him down here.
Yeah,
and
possibly going for that all-in, but Garen is pretty powerful. It's going to be close. It's going to be really close.
Oh, no ignites. This is very, very close. Oh, Zik is going to win it with the backhand.
Too much damage from that judgment. And, yeah, got to love the Kirk Fu there, the back fist.
And Dark Rookie just coming in just in case that went south. But fun little trade up there. Both players going for broke. Unfortunately, missing their ignites in that last engagement earlier on in the jungle, and Dusty Virus and a cool getting a lot of love down here.
Yeah, and Dark Rookie now has a lizard buff of his own. Looks like he stole the one from Vocal Thunder. Now wrapping around to try and bonk him into the turret. Gets knocked despite the spell shield. Now Hecarim with the Spirit of Dread on, chasing around Nocturne, looking to fight him. Dark Rookie has no mana, so he's going to back away from that one just before 1MP's Gangplank shows up. Checking up on bot lane to see 00 Samer on his semi-famous Ahri, pushing Trigonomic back, just zoning him away from the creeps and pushing him towards this bush that he has warded over and over again. Got 10 creeps on him so far, so looking like a pretty strong mid laner as usual here.
Yeah, just creeping along there. I actually noticed that I have a little bit of a bug here. Looks like Gangplank. Oh, there we go. Now we cleared it out.
Bug?
No, Gangplank was like locked up on my bottom bar blocking the summers. But hey, it's all good.
All right.
It's all good. We're good now. We're good now. The viewers can see everybody. 00 Samer rocking that fire Ahri, trying to poke in there against that Ziggs. And here comes Dark Rookie. He's going to try to track down the Ziggs. Ziggs using that C4 trying to get out. Just barely escapes Cupid's arrow right there. He's going to get afflicted.
Yeah, great satchel charge there to just jump away from everything, despite getting zoned away from his turret a little bit by Dustbringer.
Oh, nice Howling Gale to follow up on Tsunami Kami, and taking a lot of damage there.
Slippy Toe putting some good return
we
fire
see the all-in a little bit. On the way back, he is going to be able to pick it up, and 00 Samer, again, very, very talented mid laner, cleaning it up.
Yeah, it looks like he hit level 6 before Trigonomics to just go for that all-in really quickly there. So good job to push and get the early level.
See a 2v2 pretty much up here. The jungler is going to square off in the brush. Zik rotating around to try to pick this up. Fear is going to keep Hecarim running away, which is unfortunate. But in comes Zik. He has that ult. He's going to try to clean it up. Throws down that ignite. Will he be able to pick up Hecarim? Trying to deal as much damage as he can. Trying to deal with Zik's pressure. But Zik going to be able to survive through this. And now trading yet again with 1MP. And now he's decided to fully run away.
Yeah, Vocal Thunder looking a little bit impotent in all these fights. Hecarim is very much a team fighter. Like, the more people you can fight inside your Spirit of Dread, the more you're going to heal. So he's kind of a weak duelist early on, but once you get some levels, maybe some more items, you should scale and be a little bit more powerful. You might just have to calm down a little bit.
Yeah, he's actually really amazing when you hit that team fight stage. You can become very, very hard to kill. Tank deals out a lot of good damage. So I actually really like him as his current jungle status, actually.
I really like him with the new Spirit of the Lizard Elder. The cooldown reduction
yes.
is just great.
Well, that item's actually, like, I feel like that was like sleeper OP and no one kind of paid attention to it right away. But if you think about it, you take Spirit Stone and you basically pay 50 more gold than a BF sword and you get 5 more damage than a BF sword plus like up to 66 true damage. Like,
I thought it's
for
88
50
at level
gold.
18.
It's 66 at level 18, I believe.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay.
So, but I mean, like, just that alone is like, for 50 gold more than a BF sword, that's what I get? Like, that's crazy talk. That's crazy talk.
It's a great item, but it's just hard to itemize for because your jungle, you often need to be tanky. And here we see another 2v2 battle up in top lane. 1MP using his Cannon Barrage to keep Zik and Dark Rookie away as they just retreat for now.
Oh, nice satchel charge yet again from Trigonomic. So, actually, pretty good Ziggs play from him. I actually really like what he's coming out with here.
Yeah, he's doing a good job of farming under turret and surviving the double Osamer. We see a True
Dusty
Shot barrage
Virus in a little
lane.
bit of trouble and dodges the DDR commands, but is going to be picked up by Tsunami going in there to clear that out. And now we see Zik yet again. And there is the darkness coming in on the track. 1MP trying to flash out of this. Will he be able to escape? Is going to be picked up. There's no escape. And this top lane's getting snowballed all day at Gottacon. That is the MO, apparently, here.
Yeah, I should find Kellen and talk about this. I'm sure he could tell me that Dark Rookie's entire plan is to just camp top, get Zik really fed, and just push the lane all the way to the end there. It'll be pretty funny to see these guys play 25 minutes where it'll just be top lane against top lane, just racing for the other's inhibitor.
Yeah, Zik versus Jiffy P. Let's do this.
We should do this.
And I'm sure we'll eventually see that down the road, probably at some point. And there we go. The poke again. This bottom lane for Chace the Ace has actually been doing pretty good. It looks like they've had a lot of pressure on the bottom lane. They're not really ahead in CS, but they're definitely, I feel like they have a lot of good lane control going on there. In that bottom lane, the only team, of course, with the kill, unfortunately, Sona was the one that picked that up, but I think they're just happy to have some control. And in the mid lane, again, like you said, farming pretty decently under Teeth Turret. He's given up a few kills. Ari is very much ahead, but still has a pretty much factor. The only thing really failing for him at this point is their jungle on that top lane, just very, very hard focused, again, like you said, by Darkaruki and Zik in that top lane.
Yeah, it's always a bit unfortunate for, well, actually Gangplank being shut down is not the worst case scenario because Gangplank, like Hecarim, is very much a team fighter and a supporting character. And we kind of see that over here in this top lane. Gangplank cutting off Zik.
But in comes Double Osamer to try to clean this up, puts a lot of pressure onto Ziggs, is going to be able to pick that up. 1MP coming back around, might focus back onto Zik, who is going to clean up Hecarim at this point, probably get some speed buff. Nice little charm over the wall, and there we see Darkaruki charge in as well. Zik is going to eat the tower aggro to begin with. Ignite's going to come in, and you stole my Jittler. Cleaning it up.
Yeah, 1MP saved his remove Scurvy for Nocturne Sphere, but it was too late for him at that point because he had Ignite on him. He should have used it to cleanse that charm so he could get to his turret sooner. That charm gave You Stole My Jittler enough time to close in on him and just tower dive him.
And it looks like You Stole My Jittler is going to work themselves up with a dragon, going to jump up to probably about 6K after that. So have a pretty good, healthy lead here early on in the game.
Yeah, increasing their gold lead now to about 6K. Again, not insurmountable, probably one of the smaller gold leads we've seen so far today. But if they can, I forgot the name of our red team already, but
Chase My Ace.
Chase My Ace, thank you. So, yeah, Chase My Ace can just hang in there and get to late game. I think they'll have a pretty good chance.
Yeah, I think they're. Yeah, we don't see them falling behind quite. I mean, they're still behind, but they're not quite. It's not out of control. So they definitely could. They do have a shot going along further on in this game.
Yeah, Slippy Toad, their platinum players, been pretty stable in bot lane. No deaths on either side for the carries here. Sona with the only kill on the Dusty Virus' Janna. Also has the Sightstone advantage over Janna, so that is basically a snowball item with a lot of free gold on it. We do see Tsunami Kami Sona with a slight gold lead on Janna after that kill.
And we did see actually Sightstone, to talk about it. It actually did get a little bit more expensive now. It was a little bit too efficient.
Yeah.
It was a little bit too efficient, but it does give you more health now. I believe it gives you 108 instead of 100. But in comes Darker Rookie on that bottom lane. They know that it's been in trouble. Slippy 2 is going to get picked off, and Tsunami Kami can make them dance all they want, but they are hell-bent on picking up the kills, and Darker Rookie's going to be able to pick himself a double kill. Meanwhile, Double O Simmer with a lot of pressure on a Turbonomic in this mid lane, backing off, just keeping all these lanes pressured between Garen and Ahri, and there's the Gangplank call to try to clear out this turret, but they don't really care. They're not going to die from the random cannonballs, and they're going to be able to take down this turret. Nice and easy.
Dusty Wire's getting pretty low, thinking to back out from underneath the cannon barrage there. We see Vocal Thunder by the Wraith Camp, or Wolf Camp, sorry. Probably tempted to go for a gank on Double O Samer. They haven't seen him. Oh, and China Crusader coming down the lane. It whiffs a little bit.
Ooh. Doesn't
matter. Vocal Thunder getting in there. Charm wears off on him.
Oh, it's
going to
terrify.
Now Double O Samer's starting to dash away. No, thinking of turning for it. Goes for the kill. But has to flash away from Trigonomic's bouncing bomb. The Mega Inferno Bomb coming. Oh, leaves him with so little health. Only less than 20 health.
Again, nice satchel charge to be able to escape out away from a cool Ezreal coming in there, putting out a lot of damage there, was able to clean up Hecarim after all was said and done, and now just farming up this middle lane, just keeping a good distance here. Slippy Toad wishing he had that arrow back probably, otherwise he would have been able to seal up some kills there.
Yeah, if it had landed to begin with, that probably would have been a good kill.
I actually think it was pretty good placement. If it was a little bit delayed just slightly and, Hecarim had come out, because I think the idea was that Ahri was actually going to run away naturally and try to get some distance, but unfortunately that didn't happen. Arrow came down a little bit closer, and Double Samer's, being the good heads-up player he was, obviously knew not to go that way.
Yeah, now this gold lead for You Stole My Jittler has grown to about 9K, but now we see a team fight happening.
This might be a little bit of trouble. 4v1.
Darker flashing over the wall to get away. Yeah. Tsunami Kami is speeding up his allies, trying to give chase here, but they just have too much distance on them. Now they're being drawn into a big line. Zik now turning on them, getting huge damage on Vocal Thunder. Not enough health to survive it. Darker picking up the kill with Dustbringer. Now Double O Samer tossing the charm, lands on Tsunami Kami. Zik with another kill from Decisive Strike. Now diving into their inhibitor turret. The satchel charge slowing them down a bit. Double kill on Slippy Toad. Now fighting under their turret. Another Decisive Strike on Ziggs.
Oh, triple kill.
Is he going for the Quadra? 1 MP. Now fighting under turret with help of Cannon Barrage. Kills up Dusty Virus Sajana next. Now gets a Quadra. Now 1 MP's Gangplank. Huge Quadra kill and the ace on your turret.
He chased the ace and he caught them. That's what just happened.
Lesson learned.
Oh wow! So yeah, they're gonna be able to put a lot of pressure on this turret, clean it up, work on this inhibitor, and just really press in. Although we do have the full respawn here coming in, will they be able to get it? Zik now putting a lot of pressure, is going to give up his life here, is going to go down, is going to get the shutdown. Hecarim picking that one up. Ziggs now cleaning up. That bomb just barely hits onto Double O Samer. Double O Samer going to be able to escape out of this. There's a satchel charge to slow down a cool. Throws the bomb. Misses slash over the wall. And
Whip is missing shot. He's flashing over. Trigonomic minion blocked. Oh, and charmed by Ahri. It's going to be up to 1 MP to chase it. Ezreal doesn't have Phage. He's only got a Zeal to try and outrun Gangplank. 1 MP chasing him after. Meanwhile, Double Samer gets the Ignite on Zik.
He has red buff.
Oh, Kool-Aid getting red buff. Misses Mystic shot.
Oh,
gets the parlay.
Dodges the true shot. Oh, the crit is not in his favor.
No, he didn't get his parlay off. He lost vision around the corner. Now Double O Samer turning around to try and help him. And 1 MP finally disengaging after all that.
And that's why, kids, you shouldn't play Gangplank.
Well, no, he could have had him. He whiffed his mechanics. He kind of panicked when he saw Ezreal aiming the True Shot barrage in the bush. He was close enough to shoot him with parlay and start getting some Grog Soak Blade slow passive on him to start chasing him. I remain convinced he could have got that. He has no damage, but
I believe he could have got that. I'm looking at this Gangplank in top lane, just like, he's not really helping out his team pretty much at this point. There's not a lot.
Not by getting a Sunfire, no. Yeah. Meanwhile, Tsunami Kami saying hi to his buddy Garen once again. Oh, flashing away before he can get Sky Sorted again. Or is he? Zik closing the distance. Cannon Barrage coming in. Nope, another. Oh, just Ignite and Decisive Strike. We'll clean that up. Now turning onto 1 MP's Gangplank and fighting in the Cannon Barrage between turrets. Doesn't matter. Oh, wait a minute. The rest of Chase the Ace closing in on Zik. 4v1. Ignite burning away on him. Satchel Charge knocking him away from the Terrify. Trying to use Judgment to get away. And the bonk from Hecarim. Oh, the Decisive Strike to turn.
Helping out a little bit.
Stole my Jittler turning in force here. Double O Samer dashing in. Dark Rookie picking up another kill as well. And Trigonomics just overwhelmed 3v1, giving the double to Double O Samer.
Clean up top lane. clean
That's
up
another
top lane.
ace being chased by You Stole My Jittler.
Yeah. And now they're actually focused on the Nexus turrets here. Zig is basically like, I don't need health. What is health?
What? He has tons of health. He's got that Sunfire cape.
No, I'm saying right
Cape
now,
of the
currently.
sun. Oh, yeah, current health. No. I see this all the time. You just gotta go mad mode like this with Garen. Willfully denying his health, actually, by not standing in Dusty Virus Monsoon. Now Darker, you throw it on Paranoia for style points. Tossing Dustbarrier into the fountain. Now attacking the Nexus. Static shift damage going on him, doesn't matter. A crescendo from Soda, and the Mega Inferno Bomb getting some damage on Accolade and Double O Saber. They're turning back as 1MP runs to the fountain. Volley keeping them from turning in. Oh, the poke from Trigonomics and Slippy Toes looking real strong.
Cleaned it up on the way back.
But here comes that strong dive, stronger than their poke. Akule just turning in there, getting a double on Tsunami Kami and Trigonomics. 1MP now healed up from the fountain. Is he going to be able to fight them 1v4 without his Sunfire cape? No, shoots Parley and he's got to heal up already.
Closes his eyes. Closes his eyes, pulls the trigger. And there's another ace.
GG's coming down for both teams. Great job taking the Nexus, going full man mode.
Yeah, you
Less
stole
than 500 health on everybody and just going full power on it anyway.
full court press right there. You stole my Jittler. Cleaning up pool play. I believe they went 3-0. So looking pretty strong. So we're wrapping up pretty much the end of pool play. We have 4 pools